Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, and Locrian. Hey everybody, welcome back to Maximum Voice, and we continue with our music theory. And today I would love to show you the Ionic system, which means we're checking through. In German it's called Kirchentonarten, and we have several scales included in that, and I would like to demystify it a little bit for you. So we want to start right ahead to figure out what it is. So if we start, let's start at C, because that's very much easier than to start at somewhere else's point. And I just gonna play you a scale, the Ionic or major scale. So that's our bass. And you can see here we have some whole tones and some semitones, being on E to F and B to C. Why is that interesting? Because when we continue with the other scales, these half-step positions are going to change through. So in Ionic, we can say 1 to 2 is a full note, 2 to 3 is a full note, 3 to 4 is a half tone, 4 to 5 is a whole tone, 5 to 6 is a whole tone, 6 to 7 is a whole tone, and 7 to 8 is half a tone. So in Ionic, we have our half tones at 3 and 4 and 7 to 8. Having this plain major scale with only white keys, we will start with the rest of the scales. This is our first scale, the Ionic scale. We move forward in that way. If we take a step from each white key that we pressed in this scale and continue it as a new scale, we're gonna have something like this. I start at the first. We move to D. So now you might understand what I mean when I say we want to play a scale from every white key. So the first one was from C, was Ionic with half tones from 3 to 4 and 7 to 8. The second one is Dorian. And Dorian is a minor scale. And it has different half tones here. So we start on D, so this is our new 1. E is our new 2. And F is our new 3. So we have the first half step not on 3 to 4 anymore, but 2 to 3. Which makes it a minor scale, which you might also know from Aeolian, which is minor, a classical minor scale. If we start from A, 1, 2, 3. There's also the half step between 2 and 3. In Dorian, we then have a half step from 6 to 7, from the B to the C again. So this is my Dorian scale. Now we push one further to Phrygian. And this time it's special because we have the half tone step already in the first two notes from E to F. So this time our first half tone step is from 1 to 2. And if we continue, it sounds like this. It has a very interesting sound, I think. And our half tone step is on 1, 2, 5, 6. And it got pushed over a little bit again. So now you might see why I was referring to the semitones that you want to know, because this way you can listen for it. So if I play this, you can hear, okay, this half tone step is a little bit later. And in this case, oh wow, we already started on the half tone. And so on and so on. Moving forward, we're coming to Lydian, which is basically a major scale with a raised fourth. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we don't have 3, 4 half step anymore. It's pushed upwards, 2, 4, 5. And in the end, we still have a 7 and 8 semitone to finish. It's a very lovely sound, I think. So you see, I still just need the white keys here. This is all based on our major scale from C. So we're coming to the fifth note, which is a G in the major scale. If I start from here, it sounds like this. This scale is called Mixolydian, and we have 4/5 semitone again, and then a 5/7 semitone. So we pushed it all over a little bit again, have a new scale coming from that. We go to A, so we came from C and we pushed up to A. And here we come to the minor scale, Aeolian also called. And it's A minor, it's sounding like this, you will know that. So now we have again a minor scale with a 2 to 3 half step and a 5 to 6 half step. That's very classically a minor scale. And in the end, last tone, we start on the B, which is the last note in my major scale. We have Locrian. And here we have again the 1 and 2 half step, and then we have a 4 to 5 half step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is the way you figure out if you're in Locrian or in the other one that starts with the Phrygian one that starts also with a half step, where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And at B, at the Locrian, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 half step instead. So you can listen to that quite easily. Okay, so based on my major scale and the notes of all my major scale, I have created 6 different other scales: Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, and Locrian. That is called in Germany Kirchentonarten, or also called the Ionian system, which is the basic to the major scales that we know in Western music. So far, so good. To make it once more very understandable, I'm gonna show you a difference on the same keys between Ionian and Aeolian. So we start again, Ionian, we're on C, and we have all the white keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If I want that to make that Aeolian, I need half a semitone now on the 2 to 3 and the 5 to 6. So now you will see that I have to use black keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I translated the Aeolian from A to C, and you can compare that very well. Let me play them again, just straight after each other. And that way, we created all these different scales, and it is quite easy to link it. Just make yourself several scales with those scales, or make a paper with all the scales under each other and set in your halftone steps so you can also visually see how they are moving, or you can see it on the keyboard. And with those semitones, it starts to get more and more easy to isolate those when you hear them. Okay, good. That was it, I would say. If you have any questions or any other wishes for me, what to do for you, or any other comments you want to do on this, please leave a comment. I will be very happy. Leave a like and a follow if you're interested to get further information. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.